Some people are going to be mad about this, but do you start a colt at 2 or wait until they're 5? This debate never ends, and today we're going to show you why we do it our way with Smokey Joe. Smokey Joe is finally back, and he's about to stir up some controversy. Hey everybody, welcome to the farm on Route 66. And I'm super excited to show you a horse that has not been at the place all summer. He's been at a friend's pasture. The friend had a donkey that was kind of lonely, and he's like, hey, do you have anything to keep this donkey company? And I said, actually I do. I have a young stallion that I didn't want to be with the mares, and so he's been there all summer, but now he's home, and I'm so excited to show you how he's looking. He is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so excited to show him off. Well, most of you that watch this channel know that we love to rescue horses that are down on their luck. We're not an official rescue, but we normally have 1 to 5 horses at a time that are down on their luck or need some additional training, or the owners were down on their luck, couldn't afford to feed them. Water is so scarce in northern Arizona. Man, there you go. The lighting was bad on my video. But anyway, I'm excited to also show off that we not only have some rescues, but I have some registered quarter horses. And many of you know that I have a stallion. We call him 66. His registered name is Stylish Roan, but when we started the farm on Route 66, I was like, I'm going to nickname this stallion 66. And so now all of his babies carry the 66 in their registered name, which is really fun. But I leased him to Martin's Quarter Horses for 2 years, and I got 2 babies. One baby my cousin Amory has. She calls that one Pepsi. And then I have one we call Smokey Joe. And let me show you how good he's looking. Guys, he's broke to ride. Look at that. He's got birds riding him right now. Kind of fun. Those birds are just on his back, eating flies or whatever they want to do. But as I walk closer to him, the birds will fly away. So I thought before I walked closer, I would, there they go. Well, all but one. Hey, Smokey Joe, how are you, buddy? I need to go get some fly spray. How are you, bud? How are you? Yeah. Man, the flies are terrible this time of year. Maybe I need to get him a fly mask. But guys, what do you think of this beautiful boy? He's just a yearling. He was born late. I think it was July of last year. So he's only a year and 2 months. He's a blue roan, and he is absolutely gorgeous. And so tell me what you think of him. This is a baby by my stallion 66. And this is, I'm just gonna have him move a little bit. This is what you can expect from a 66 baby when bred to a beautiful mare like those at Martin's Quarter Horses. Now, Martin's Quarter Horses had a crop of babies this year, but they're all spoken for already, and you can see why. But next year I will get another baby, and this time it'll be out of one of the Black Diamond Ranch mares in Blanding, Utah, because that's who has him leased now. So I cannot wait to see what I get next year. But tell me what you think of this guy. Now guys, this would be a perfect time to address this question. Now he'll be 2 years old next summer, and we have always started colts at 2 years old. That's just what we do, and many people out west do. But I get a lot of opinionated comments about starting colts that young. Tell me your opinion. Everyone's entitled to one. And so I'd love to hear. We have started our colts at 2 years old since I was born, and I think since my mom was born. My mom's the one that comes from the horse side of the family. My dad wasn't into horses, but we always started colts at 2 years old. The ranchers and many of the people around here start them at 2 years old. But many of you say, no, they can't be started till they're like 4 or 5. Their bones are not fully developed. Now, I do know they grow until they're 4 or 5. We do not ride our colts hard, and the last thing we'd want to do is injure a colt. But we do start riding them lightly at 2 years old, and that's our plan with him, unless someone can convince me otherwise. Right now he's just a year old, so he's got another year to grow. He's stout, he's strong, and he's going to be a beautiful boy. But is it a huge mistake to start one at 2 years old? I know in the racing world and in the cutting world and reining world, they're showing 2 years olds all the time and racing 2 year olds. And I know some of them, maybe that's too young, especially if they're not not mature enough or developed enough. So again, tell me your thoughts, tell me your feelings. Also, I wanted to show you, oh, there he is, right over there. Here's little Pumba out here in the pasture with Smokey Joe. Now, Smokey Joe's real name, registered name, is MQH, so Martin's Quarter Horse Stylish Blue 66. So that's a long name, and so one of you that watches our channel said you should call him Smokey Joe, and it just stuck. But he's out here with little Pumba, and Pumba's looking good. His hooves are getting more healthy. He's no longer full of worms. He's shed off, so he's a little blue roan himself, and he's just a cute little boy. Sorry, Smokey Joe. And so let me show you. Casey was actually practicing trimming hooves on little Pumba the other day. Hey guys, one of our little rescues that you haven't seen lately is being worked with by our daughter Casey, and I'm proud of Casey and little Pumba. All right, Casey, show them how Pumba's doing with their feet. Did you clean them out real good?
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but
I want to see. So, if you remember right, little Pumba's hooves were so bad, and they were folded over and long, and they're still folded over, but they're getting shorter all the time, and they're getting better, and Pumba's just a sweet little horse. Oops, did we kick over your drink?
it was empty.
Okay. Look at little Pumba. And Casey, you're amazing. Of course, you do have the best horse too.
Yep.
So there you go, guys. Today's topic, I think, will be quite controversial, but that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I would not start a horse before I felt it was ready. If one's been too small at 2 years old, then I don't start them. But I feel like Smokey Joe is gonna have plenty of size. He's got big bones, and yeah, I'm a big guy, but I also don't put tons of miles or tons of hours on horses. So actually, I will probably send him to my brother Levi. Now, some of you would wonder, why not send him to Blake? Well, Blake's gonna be living in Idaho, going to college, and I don't know what his situation will be as far as keeping a horse. But my brother Levi and I did a little trade, and part of the trade was that he would start a colt for me. So next summer or fall, I may send him down to my brother to let him start riding Smokey Joe. And so once he's put 30 days start on him, then I could take him from there. And I could start him myself, but my brother or Blake are both younger and better trainers than I ever have been. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for coming along. Tell me what you think. Is two too young? Go ahead and share your opinion, but I'm gonna get opinions all over the place, and so ultimately I think you got to do what you feel is best, and those of you that really love and care about your animals are gonna do what you feel is best. And some of you will feel that means you don't start them until they're 4 or 5, but I know a lot of people that love their animals and start them at 2, and so there you have it. That's today's question, and it'll be fun to see what your answers are. So tell me your opinion and tell me what you think. Most horses nowadays, honestly, I don't think are ridden hard enough to worry about. Yes, you don't start one that's too small, and if you don't feel good about it, for sure. But we're not living in the Wild West days where horses were used every day hard. Most horses are way underused and overfed. But anyway, tell me what you think, guys, and everyone have a good day, and I'll show you these pretty goats and our ram real quick. All right, Smokey Joe, let's get some fly spray on you, or a fly mask, but man, you're pretty. Guys, here's our little herd of goats and sheep. All of these goats are little males, they're intact. I'm not going to worry about castrating them because I'll sell them before it matters. And then in the fall, a lot of people want young billy goats that don't stink yet to take care of their nannies, to make sure they're bred. So, and then this ram we got from Lauren and Melinda, and he's a beautiful boy. Ultimately, I'll sell all the billy goats. I'll keep Cookie and I'll keep Cream, and then here's Billy Bob right here. Isn't he a beautiful billy goat? Well, guys, have a good one.